Narayana namaskrutyam naranchaiva narottamam devi saraswati vyasam tato jaya mudirayet. Yesterday I was hearing in SVBC channel Kuppa Vishwanatha Shastri Sharma, he was rendering bhagavatam. In that two important slokas he has mentioned. It is in connection with Narada explaining to Dhruva certain things. You are a very young boy, you should not go for meditation right now. In that connection, in Vyasa Bhagavatam, he was telling one slokam, Gunadhika, if you are meeting with people who are better than you in every aspect, gunams, then what will happen is you develop jealousy over them. And if you are good in any aspect, beauty or money or anything, what you will develop is, this fellow is doing that only to insult me. You develop a sense of jealousy. Every action you look with a tainted angle. If you find some rich man, you go on having a jealousy on that. Or if you find some good person in a aspect than you develop a jealousy. This is one aspect. So, what is required is, you remove this jealousy and keep a happy feeling. Oh, he's a really capable person. I'm happy with him. He's happy. He's a very capable person. So I'm very happy to see him. In that sense, you develop. Then your mind is fresh. Mind is calm. The moment you feel jealousy otherwise, by seeing him, and you go on attributing motives to all his actions, then your mind is disturbed. So he is doing everything to insult me. If you go to rich relatives, whatever he is doing also you think he is insulting. So avoid that kind of feelings. Be normal and be happy with those persons and their qualities. Appreciate them. Then another set. If you find the people with lesser quality, maybe you are spiritual and you find some worldly people who are gossiping kind of things, or you are a very educated fellow, others are not up to the mark, they are only talking lower things, then you look with a rejected angle with them. You look as though in a rejected angle, hatred you may develop, and your body and mind will be expressing all that your mental state is disturbed. So what is required is, on the other hand, Maharshi is telling, you feel develop a sense of kindness. After all, those people, they do not know these things. If they know their good qualities, if they are drunkards, they are taking so many teas and other bad things, smoking. So you are feeling sorry for them. You feel like helping them. You develop a sense of kindness to them, but don't reject them. So with that, what happens is, if you develop kindness, it is a divine quality. If you develop hatred, it becomes a evil quality. So Daiva Gunam you have to develop, and the bad elements you have to avoid. With this, what happens is, your mind will not be disturbed. Oh, that fellow is a useless fellow. If you go on developing that kind of feeling, then it will poison your mind, and your relation with them also will be spoiled. And the one thing which I have noticed, it is my remark, if you look to them in a rejected way, in a hatred way, the courtesy begets courtesy, like that. Every action has got equal and opposite reaction. They will also try to do something bad to you. So don't develop any kind of hatred towards anybody. Then for equals, Maitri, what is to be done for equals? Equals, what you can do is, if they are equal, there are two things can happen. You think he is almost equal to me, I want to be slightly better than him, one up. And then the element of competition will come. Then the competition, if it comes to that level, somehow I want to conquer him. How to conquer him, the other fellow? How to show him his place, and I am slightly better than him. So your mind is disturbed in all these jealousy thoughts and competitive thoughts, unwarranted. That will spoil your mind. It is not good for a yogi or for a good person also. And that's what Swami is telling. Then what is the way? For equals, Swami is suggesting, develop friendship. After all, he's also a spiritual person. So develop to him, and without, I am greater than, do you know this? I am practicing that, do you know that? I am doing that better than that. Don't talk all that. And friendshiply you can talk. In a friendship, what happens is, nobody finds faults with one another if he is a true friend. Yeah, you have done a very good job. Yes, yes, your point is well taken. I also like that kind of things. You talk and he will confirming your points, and both of you are happy, one another appreciating those points, and will go away. Actually, Sanaka Sananda, the four saints of the Brahma, they always talk one another about the Bhagavatam. There is no question of belittling one another. So that is good for the people. And then the Kuppa Viswanath Sharma has taken pains in Yoga Shastra also. It is good for all the people across all type of people, all brands. And also it is useful to the yogis also. In Patanjali Yoga Shastra, the same point was repeated in some other way. Maitri means friendship with all the people, as I have explained already. Mudita, if it is people who are very rich people, rich people means not necessarily in the money. In any quality they are up better. Suppose you are a singer, somebody is better singing, don't feel jealousy of that. If you are a poet, there is a better poet, don't feel jealous of that. Appreciate that. That appreciation quality is required. Then upeshana or udasina, somebody behavior is not okay, then don't look in a very negative way. Then as though you have not seen that, you move away. Don't express in a negative way. Your kind of behavior, what you are smoking, what nonsense you are doing, don't put that kind of face. Just ignore that situation. Suppose they are passing worldly remark on you or on other people, you don't like that kind of gossip, just ignore that and move away. So don't nonsense you are doing, that look you don't behave either in the speech or in your body language. That is good for you. The same I will develop a little more in some other video. In all Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam and Sri Suktam, Purusha Suktam, in Bhagavad Gita, one line is there. I may develop separately on that, but here it is relevant here to point out, na krodho, na chamatsaryam, na lobho, na asubhamati. Na krodho, anger will kill you like anything. Anger will come because of the disturbances. Somebody is trying to, he is better than you, and he passes a remark, you look it in a anger way, that will generate the anger on you. Because he is rich, he is passing a remark on me, what he thinks of himself. So anger will come. Avoid that. Nasa matsaryam. Jealousy will come the moment you find an equal to you in the office or in the any other circle. If he is trying slightly better than you, you develop jealousy. So that is not good for you. It will take you to diabetes only. Now lobho. Lobho means I develop this point. If somebody is guna means if he is slightly lesser, you are upper middle class, somebody is lower middle class. You are upper middle class, and somebody is lower middle class. So if you have got more money, give some money to them. If you have got so many books, and other person is interested in spirituality but he doesn't have the books, give him some books. So like that, whatever you are having, you try to share. Now this all I have a lot of money I have earned because of my hard work. Swami was making a joke. When you are not having money, he says, I don't have money to spare. When you get money, you think this I earned it with a lot of difficulty, a lot of sacrifice, so I don't want to part. So the lobhi means lobhi, he has got the miser. The miser will not leave it, whatever excuses he may go on giving it, but he will not pass on the things. That is an unfortunate situation. So come out of that particular one. That is not good for you. When you are leaving the world, no, the money will not go with you. Your family members will not go on keeping you forever. But if you give it to the needy person, he will remember you lifelong. This is the genuine point I am making out. If you give some money to a poor man for his study, for passing his examination, that will go a long way. That is the position. What is the ultimate point is, na tapai abhibhuyate. Tapai means mental strain will not be there. Then calmness will be there. And that is good for the yogi, and it will give you mental peace, and that will give you happiness, that will give you a mental satisfaction that you have done it. And Dhruva was hearing all that. He tells, you have told all this, it amounts to sema. Sema means in yogic language, it is a mental equilibrium, you may call it, controlling over the mind in this particular fashion. How you will control the mind? Avoiding the anger with kindness, without any jealousy, and without any inferiority or superiority complex, accepting the sukham and dukkham in equalness. Swami was telling very clearly, if a good a lot of happiness comes also, that will disturb your mind. Suppose you get 10 lakhs lottery, your mind is disturbed. Your mind goes on telling what I can do, how I can invest, all. Your mind will be disturbed completely, and you will not be the normal person as you were before getting that particular one. Excess is, everything is bad. And like that, dukkham also. Dukkham I need not have to tell. If something bad happens, your mind is, without doubt, it is getting disturbed. So you see them in equality, equalness, udasinata, as though you are respected. This is the part of the game. In life, ups and downs are common. In a wave theory, waves will come up and down. So take it in a equanimity. Samatva yoga muchyate. In Bhagavad Gita it was mentioned. I will develop these points separately, but the main point is how you deal with your superior quality people, how you deal with inferior quality people, how you deal with your equals. That thing you have to develop. If you won't analyze these things and make an honest introspection, your anger will not be there, your jealousy will not be there, and you develop a positive mind in all. This is no Daivi Guna. Daivi Guna, these are all godly qualities you are developing, it not human or Rashasa qualities. Om Tat Sat. Jai Gurudev.